Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, welcome to all. Welcome, dear children. We'll now begin the 11th chapter, today's Bhagavad Gita, which is known as Vishwarupa Darshana, the universal form of the Lord. So now, Lord Krishna is further explaining to Arjuna so many things. Now he has come to show his Vishwarupa Darshana. We'll all see what is Vishwarupa Darshana, and you'll all learn what is it all about. Huh? See, okay, before I begin the slides with this Vishwarupa Darshana, this thing, slokas, and this meanings, so I would like to tell you about that Vishwarupa Darshana. Vishwarupa Darshana shows his power of the Lord, where he has so many demigods, so many devatas, so many people in him, which shows his real power. So because Arjuna insists, so he shows Vishwarupa Darshana to Arjuna. Before this is the second time. First he has shown already to Mother Yashoda when Krishna was a small baby. She thinks he has eaten mud, so she tells him to open his mouth. When he opens his mouth, he sees so much of Brahmanda and other things, universal forms. So at that time she feels scared and she feels like fainting also. So what happens? Arjuna makes her forget everything. Krishna makes her forget everything. So this is the second time Krishna is showing this thing, universal form of the Lord, his universal form to Arjuna. See, actually, this universal form, it was shown only in Dwapar Yuga. In Kali Yuga, you can never see this. You can either read about it or hear about it, but in Kali Yuga, nobody can see Vishwarupa Darshana. It was shown only in Dwapar Yuga to Arjuna, and before for little small time to some time to Mother Yashoda. So, let us begin with this with this meaning. Can anybody read this?
Bhavya. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, read.
Arjuna says, I wish to see how you have entered into this cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours.
That form of yours means which one? Cosmic form is universal form. Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa also they say. No?
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah, next. See, why did Arjuna ask Lord Krishna to show the universal form? See, these different things are given. Did he doubt Krishna? No. Did he consider himself special? That is also no. To convince people who will consider Krishna as an ordinary person, yes. So many people say Krishna is there. So many people don't recognize him, don't know that he is a Supreme Lord. So to show people that he is a supreme person, and to convince, so Arjuna is telling for the benefit of all the people around him, and in future also, and for us also. And he says, "Oh Lord Krishna, please show me your Vishwarupa Darshana." See, another thing is to set a criteria for the future, that there might be some fake gurus. Some fake gurus, who is really a good guru? A real good guru is, do you think he wants money? No. Power? No. Or he makes popularity? No. What does he want? What is a real guru? A real guru is one who has come from the parampara line, and he knows all the things about shastras, scriptures. He is very well inscribed with this scriptures and shastras. And not only that, he should be a very humble person. He should not be a very proud person. Proud means nobody will go near him. He should be good in the shastras and scriptures, but at the same time, he should be very this thing. He should be a humble person and very this thing. What is patient to teach others, like it's like that. Next, see one guru. He might say, "I am the supreme Lord." Wait, I have to remove this. One guru, he says, I'm God. Then this fellow, he says, okay, now show me the universal form of the Lord. But showing that, then he says, I'm not God. He accepts because he can't show it. Being a God means, you know, what is a qualification of being the Supreme Lord? So much, nobody can be a Supreme Lord. He says, he's simply telling people that I'm a guru because he wants money. But when this fellow says, show me your universal form, he cannot show. There are so many other things also. So if some person says, I'm your God, then he can tell another one more thing also. Come on, lift up the Govardhana hill on your small little finger and show it to me. Nobody can lift. So that is the power of the Lord. God is only God. Nobody can replace him. See, another thing is, normal vision cannot behold the cosmic form of the Lord. See, we have materialized. Even Arjuna at that time, he has materialized. He cannot see God. So God says, Lord Krishna says, okay, I'll give you a special eyes, what is known as spiritual eyes. Only with spiritual eyes, you can see my universal form. Otherwise, you won't be able to see with your material eyes. You need spiritual eyes, he's saying. So with normal vision, one cannot behold the cosmic form of the Lord. Anybody wants to read this?
Deepti Shukla.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pratham, see now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied divine and multicolored forms.
Yeah. See what happens when Krishna gives spiritual eyes to Arjuna, he displays his universal form. Oh my God. Arjuna sees, he becomes really bewildered. Not only bewildered, confused. He starts feeling scary. It's very scary for him. He feels scared, afraid. See, he sees, inside him. So there are so many Ganesha, Shiva, even Narsimha also, and so many, even Garuda, so many, that sun, that moon, full, and he has so much of weapons also. All even actually, it is even much more than this picture. It is explained very well in the Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter. So many hands, so many legs, so many heads, and so many, that is this helmets, which is called as kiritas, shining, and so many jewels he is wearing, so many fresh flower garlands, see, so many hands, so many kinds of weapons, and so much of brightness is there. The moment he sees the Vishwarupa Darshana of the Lord, he becomes really very scared. See how he's showing, and he is feeling scared. Arjuna. Next. Translation. O best of the Bharata, see here the different manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold, many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard before. Can anybody wants to read this?
Karnamitra Khadke.
O best of the Bhartas, see here
Hare
the
Krishna,
different
Mataji, can I read?
manifestations
One
of
at a time.
Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumars, and all other demigods. Behold, many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, should I read?
You want to read? Okay, read.
Okay. Bhagavad Gita 11.16 translation. O best of the Bharatas, See here, the different manifestations of the Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all the other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before.
Before, yeah. So you see so many, there are Adityas, just little, Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, they're all different people. Ashwini Kumaras, and so all others, so many people are inside him. When he displays them out, the Supreme Lord is standing. That is the Vishwarupa Darshana, which nobody has ever seen or before. He doesn't actually show his Vishwarupa Darshana to anybody. And even one more thing, the pure devotees, they only want to love Krishna as he is, two-handed, in a Shama Sundara form, holding flute, having peacock feather in his hand, always smiling, always loving. They can even go, pure devotees, they can go and even hug him also. So he's so, lovable. But the Vishwarupa Darshana, do you think anybody can run to him? Nobody can. But it is actually his power he's showing. And do you think in this thing, four-handed Narayana form also, any can go near him? Nobody can go. Narayana, he is also very good, very powerful, but still there, nobody can love him as we all do to Krishna. See, we can go and hug him, we can talk to him, we can offer him anything we'll take. He's very sweet and he's very loving. Next. Translation 11.8. Please read, anybody.
Sachin S.
Yes, Matan. Translation. But you cannot see me with your present eyes. Therefore, I give you divine eyes. Behold my mystic opulence.
Yes. So he is giving divine eyes. He has given divine eyes to Arjuna so that he can see the Vishwarupa Darshana properly. No other person, no, in any ordinary, whatever you got, they can't see unless they are provided with the spiritual eyes. See, defective senses. Why we cannot see with our material eyes? Means so many things. See this apple. It's already eaten here, but you keep it in front of a mirror, you can see as though it's a full this thing apple. And actually we feel cheated when you really pick up from the pick up in the real apple. So people have the propensity to cheat one another. And this one, see the second picture. Can you see it moving? Just see it for some time and tell me. Can you all see it moving? Isn't it? Yes, isn't it? Yes. So this is illusioned. So people have defective senses and they are illusioned also. This is not real. Actually, we feel as though it's moving. Next. See, the people can even commit mistakes also by making so much mistakes. They want success. They won't do so much of mistakes. And another thing is cheating others. See, this person, he's sitting here next to him. He's been writing exam. He has not learned anything, but he's trying to cheat this from this person. Who is appearing. Both of them are appearing for some exams. So their propensity to cheat others, commit mistakes. See, this is a microscope and this is a telescope. In microscope, we can, if there is any small thing, we can enlarge it and see here. Whereas in telescope, it's a bigger thing, very huge long thing. You can see what is the sky, where the planets, so many things you can see what in the sky, far away distance, what the things you can see in the telescope. This is the microscope and this is the telescope. See Vishwarupa Darshana. Again, this is the picture of this Vishwarupa Darshana. See, when you go to a movie, when you want to see a 3D film, you are given a special specs, isn't it, to wear? When you wear this, then what happens? You can see what is, you feel as though some person is coming near you and all that. If you take out the specs and see the 3D film, you can never see properly. It will look very dull. So you have to wear this specs, 3D that specs given in the theater to see that movie. Just like that, special spiritual eyes are given, is given to Arjuna to see this universal form. Anybody wants to read?
Shreyash, K. Shreyash.
Translation. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form and at last showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna.
Yeah. See, after seeing the Vishwarupa, Arjuna becomes really scared. So what happens? He's saying, Arjuna said, "No, Lord, please, I cannot see. I cannot. I feel very scared." So then he comes back first to four-armed form of Narayana. Then he comes back to his original two-armed form when Arjuna feels very happy to see him. See, this is a Shama Sundara form. He's playing a flute. He's bluish in color and he has a peacock feather on his head. This is Shama Sundara, most lovable form of Krishna. See, first he's showing Narayana form. After showing the universal form, he's showing the Narayana form, then the Shama Sundara form. Then what happens? Krishna, after seeing all this, oh my God, he feels so much happy to see this form. And another thing is, he was confused. He gets confused also, and he becomes really, he feels sorrowful also. He says, Lord, my Lord, he starts praying, my Lord, you have so much of opulence, you have so much of, you're so powerful. Till now, I never understood you properly, because he thinks Krishna only to be his good friend. He said, so many times we have eaten together like good friends. We have gone together and we have joked with each other. When you were sleeping, I used to come and tell you, oh, get up. I want to sleep. I want to be in this place. So many things I have told you. Now I feel so much regret. I never knew that you were such a big, powerful person. You are God. So he's praying. Oh, my Lord, you are my God. You are more than anything else to me. Till now, I was considering you only as my friend. I never knew. So now Arjuna also accepts that he is a supreme personality of Godhead, and he becomes a devotee. So Arjuna is not only a good friend of Krishna, but he is also accept him as a supreme personality of Godhead, and he becomes his devotee. So Krishna is saying, even the Devi Devtas, Devi Devta means demigod, demigoddess, don't ever get the chance to this form, only form of Krishna. Arjuna got to see it because he is a pure devotee. He is a very pure devotee. So only Arjuna is best to see this universal form. Of course, when he showing the Vishwarupa Darshana before the battle, in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, some person might have also seen, like Bhishma, Drona, and the Pandavas, they have also seen, I think. But the other side, some people have not seen it also, because it's not seen to everyone. Only some people it was seen, especially to Arjuna, it was seen very much. All the people have seen more of than anybody else. Next. So this is the this thing. What is that homework I'm giving you for today? It's a little bit difficult. Try to memorize it. Bhaktyatam ananya sakhya aham evam vidho Arjuna Jnatum drishtum cha tatvena pravyashtum cha parantapa. Anybody wants to read this sloka?
Bhargavi A.
Bhaktya tva ananyaya sakya aham evam vido Arjuna jnatum drastam cha tatvena praveshtum cha Parantapa.
Yeah.
Translation.
Yeah.
My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding.
Yes. I'll show you the next slide, where I'll tell you a small story about that. So anybody, I will just remember that sloka. Here it's for your homework. So now I'll tell you a beautiful story about do you know who this deity is? Can anybody tell me from which temple?
Yes, Shagun.
Anybody?
Tirupati Balaji Temple.
No, 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 no. Next, any other person?
Atharva Singh Gautam.
Budi Mai Temple.
No, no, no. Okay, I'll tell you. See, this is near Mangalore, a place called Udupi. Small deity of this thing, Krishna, Lord Krishna, very beautiful. Huh? And then every day, when different dresses are alankara. What is that? Decorations are made for the Lord. Sometimes in diamonds, sometimes in gold, sometimes in even beautiful flowers, tulsi, and all that. Huh? So what happens? This is since a very long time. This deity is there in Mangalore. I mean, near Udupi, near Mangalore. See, there's one very pure devotee. His name is Kanakadasa. Kanakadasa. He loves Krishna so much, and he's a very good devotee of Lord Krishna. See, he comes from a good family only. He was quite rich, but he leaves everything. Once some enlightenment, some realization comes to him, what's the use of all this? He doesn't marry also. He leaves everything and takes the shelter of a good guru. Then he starts his devotional life, and so much of bhakti he does. But he doesn't care for anything. Whatever little he gets, prasadam he gets, eats. Whatever clothes he gets, he wears. He doesn't care. So he's like we have seen this story of Sudama also. Just like that, they like Sudama only. See, he doesn't care for his clothes. But here, of course, he's shown as he is wearing a good clothes. So what happens? He goes to see have a darshan of the Lord. But where the guards, they don't allow him. They think he's some person, maybe thief. He has come to steal, so he doesn't allow them. So what happens? They push him to the back side of the temple. There he prays, Lord, please give me darshan. Please give me darshan. I've come since such a long way just to see you. Please, please. He's asking. Then what happens? At the back of the distinct temple, that wall is broken, and the Lord gives him the darshan. So Lord, he is standing right before him. Huh? He turns. The side which is broken at the back side, then he turns around, and gives the darshan and shows his face and gives the darshan to the Lord. Even now, the Lord Krishna, instead of standing the other side, he's standing on this side, back side, and then one small this thing, what is that? Window is being built on the wall which was broken, which is known as Kanakana Kindi. People still go and have darshan there of the Lord from that small this thing window where holes are being made. So I had this darshan many times when I went. I've seen that way. Seen this deity of Udupi Krishna. See this Udupi Krishna, he looks like a very small boy, beautifully dressed. Okay, so the same of that same previous sloka. See, I always stand before him and give him all the direction. Or he has mentioned, no, in this previous sloka. Just show the yeah. See, my dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am standing before you, and thus can be seen directly. Only in this way you can enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Next. See, Bhakti is explained in the middle six chapters. When you open your Bhagavad Gita book, 7 to 12, mainly about Bhakti. See, already you are done. From 7, you have already come to 11. Now tomorrow we will be going to the 12th. See, it's explained that just they're giving example of the sandwich and some and this ring which is kept in the middle. Next. Can anybody read this?
Ma'am, can I read?
Yeah.
How to begin undivided devotional service towards Lord Krishna. Anytime chant the mantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
See, morning when you always have to set your time. What time you'll get up? When you get up, you can memorize the sloka. Earlier the morning, better. Early morning is always better. Earlier you get up, the better. See, morning you can just set your time to get up at 6 o'clock. You need not get up at 3:30 or 4 or 5. Nobody should get up at that time. Only some very expert devotees who are in temple, they can get up. For small children like you need a lot of sleep. At least try to get up at 6 o'clock. Memorize the slokas which I've given you, or from any other slokas also from Bhagavad Gita you can memorize, and as well as chant this mantra, which is very good, which will go to your mind very well when you chant that slokas and this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It goes to your mind very well. Next. Begin your bhakti with tongue. See, there are so many from our body. We can begin our bhakti. For example, two things. In the begin your bhakti with tongue. Tongue, what you do? Chanting Hare Krishna, honoring prasadam. Honoring means eating prasadam. You should chant and eat. These are the two things you can do with your tongue. Next. See, this is the bead bag. How to begin pure devotional service to Lord Krishna, towards Lord Krishna. Next. See, tongue we have mentioned already, seen already. Now with eyes. With eyes, you see the beautiful form of the Lord. See, always with the, see, he's standing here. Always see the beautiful form of the Lord using your eyes. Next. See, with your leg, you should walk towards the temple. If there is any Ratha Yatra going on, see, you should go circumambulate and go along with other people doing. You should walk and go. So walk and go. So you should use your legs to serve the Lord by walking, by going around the temple, doing parikrama and all that. Use your legs. See, now till now there are 5 topics in Bhagavad Gita. Which are they? Can anybody explain? Long, I mean, first chapter only I have explained. I hope you all remember. Can anybody tell me which are the 5 topics in Bhagavad Gita?
Arush?
Ma'am, one, the soul. We are the soul. No, we are the material body, and we have a soul that is inside the heart. Then bhakti. Ma'am, Mataji, I just know 2 of them.
No, see, but the 5 topics are discussed. I think you have forgotten. Oh, that is okay. Anybody can explain?
Archit Sharma?
Mataji, is my voice is audible to you?
Yeah, I can hear. Tell me.
The first one is
Yes. Hare Krishna. Something wrong?
Oh, yes. Next, Sri Radha.
We'll wait for him next time also. Okay.
Okay. Sri Radha. Shrikar.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me. 5 things, 5 topics discussed in Bhagavad Gita. I've told you earlier about this. Can anybody remember?
Compassion,
No, that is 5 reasons for Arjuna. Topics. 5 topics in Bhagavad Gita book, not Arjuna. Arjuna's compassion is different. That is also there. But these are 5 topics.
Shaurya Agrawal, Arushi, Sudhiti,
It's okay.
Ma'am, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you're
Ishvara.
doing. Yeah. See, good. See, 5 things means you should begin with Ishvara. Ishvara means he is the highest. Then Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. Anybody wants to tell? Yeah, you're right.
Shagun,
Ishvara,
Yeah.
Kala, Karma,
Yeah. Jiva, Prakriti.
Jiva, Prakriti.
Okay,
Ma'am,
I'll explain.
Ma'am, can you repeat it?
Ishvara, Jiva, it will come in the next slide. Huh? Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma. I'll show it in the next slide. It's coming. I'm just, okay, next. See, these are the ones. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. See that these are the 5 topics we are discussing every day in Bhagavad Gita. Somewhere or the other, all these topics are coming. See, we have discussed about Ishvara. Ishvara means is a supreme Lord. Jiva means ourselves. We are spirit souls. We have discussed that in the 2nd chapter. We are all spirit souls, Jiva. Prakriti means you will learn in coming chapters, 13th or 14th, you learn about Prakriti. Prakriti means not that one you see outside, material nature. That is not the one. Prakriti means somewhat, 3 modes of material nature. We will discuss it in future, coming chapters. Kala means time. See, time. Time changes everyone. We were all babies once, then small children, then grow up, grow up. Finally, everybody becomes very old. So time changes everyone. So this is Kala. Karma means activities. I've explained to you about this thing. What good karma, bad karma. You should not do this, do that. So many types of works are there. Works and also work suitable for you. For each people, each karma is suited. So read about this. Anybody who wants to read.
5 topics in Bhagavad Gita: Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma.
Next. No, next means the next. I mean, next person. Let the slide be here, because it's a very important one. No.
Ishvara,
Ishvara,
Jiva,
Prakriti.
Prakriti, Kala, Karma.
Can anybody explain about this one? What about these 5 things? What is Ishvara? Ishvara means?
Sai Geetika, can you explain?
Or I just read it
Hare
out.
Krishna Mataji.
First.
Ishvara means the God.
Supreme God, yes.
Jiva means the living beings.
Like all of us, yes.
Yeah. Prakriti means the nature. And
Nature,
Kala means the time. And Karma means the fate.
Fate and as well as activities, both of them. Prakriti means not that one you see outside. You see so many flower gardens or trees. Not that nature. Prakriti means 3 modes of material nature. I'll explain to you in coming chapters. Kala means time. Karma means not only fate, but good activities, good or bad. All these are explained in the Bhagavad Gita. So anybody can explain this?
Dhruva Teja.
I mean, those who know, they can raise their hand.
Ma'am, Ishvara means the supreme God.
Yeah.
Jiva means our spirit, souls, and our body. Prakriti means the 3 mortals of material nature. Kala means the time. Karma means our fate and our actions and activities.
Yeah. See, Jiva, you said right, but this Jiva, it's a spirit souls. not our bodies. Okay. Jiva means only the spirit souls. Anybody else?
Adhya.
Ishvara means the Supreme Godhead. Jiva means the super soul.
Yeah.
Prakriti means the three modes of material nature.
Yeah.
Kala means time.
Yeah.
And karma means all the activities and actions.
Yes. Good. Anybody else?
Mataji, can I say?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Say.
Ishvara means supreme God. Jiva means spirit soul. Prakriti means three modes of material nature.
Yeah.
Kala means time and karma means faith and activities.
Yeah. Yes. Anybody wants to chant? I mean, sorry. Anybody wants to say about this?
Swasti Chavan.
Yes, ma'am. Ishvara means Krishna is the Supreme Lord.
Yeah.
Jiva means spiritual souls.
Yeah.
Prakriti means the three modes of material nature. And Kala means time. Karma means activities.
Yeah. And one more boy, Sachin, yes, do you want to say about this?
Yes, Mataji, I'll unmute him.
Yeah. Can't be unmuted?
Yes, he's unmuted now.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
Mataji, Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
tell me.
Ishvara means the Supreme Lord, and Jiva means the spirit soul, and Prakriti means the
No, three modes of material
three
nature.
modes of material nature, and Kala means the
Time.
time, and the karma means the activities and the actions.
Wait, yes. So Deepti Shukla? Deepti Shukla?
Yes, she is unmuted.
Yeah.
Yes, Mataji. Ishvara means God, which is Krishna. Jiva means the spirit soul. Prakriti means the three modes of material nature. Kala means time, and karma means our action.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Huh? So next slide. So this is a mantra. All of you are reciting very well now. If anybody wants to recite who has not recited, can recite.
Sai Likhita.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Krupa. Yes, Krupa.
Ma'am.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Yes,
Siddhi.
ma'am. Siddhi. Hare
Yes,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. D3 Bhatnagar. Come on, chant.
Ma'am, I am Siddhi.
Okay. I'm asking. Okay. Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. What about D3 Bhatnagar? I'm asking you. Can you chant this mantra? Can you unmute her?
Yes, Mataji, she's unmuted.
Yeah, come on. Chant this mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare.
Yeah.
Hare.
One girl, she is showing her hand. Who is this girl below her?
Mataji, could you please tell her name? Is it Bhargavi?
No, I can't see her name. It's cut here now, actually. Okay, I'll just try. Let's go on. Yeah, Bhargavi.
Yes, Mataji, she's unmuted.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay. So anybody else? What about that girl? She's showing her finger. What's her name? She wants to chant, I think.
Mataji, her name, please.
I'll just see it. Yeah.
I think Pranita M. Rao, Mataji. Mataji, Pranita.
Okay.
Yes, I've unmuted.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Yeah.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, we are done for today. So shall we go for polls now?